Well, it has been a while since I've done one of these. You've read the title already, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. It's a gallery tour. And also, like for the first half of the video is the gallery tour. Then for the second half, I'm going to do a drawing tutorial. So, yay. We're starting off with this beautiful image because half of my gallery is just really random drawings at this point. So, amongst all of the crap post drawings, as I like to call them, there's this thing that I did yesterday. This one isn't as bad as the other ones because I actually tried with this one, but it's Bendy and his little sister Allie. I think I mentioned her before and explained who she is. Um, and they're trying to make pancakes, and there's a pancake on the roof. Yeah. Darn it, I missed the perfect opportunity to start the video off with this one. Okay, here's one of the random scribble ones. So this is basically character fame in a nutshell, I guess you could call it. Allie used to look exactly like Bendy, but shorter and with long hair, and yet everyone loved her. After I changed her design a bit, trying to be original, everybody decides, oh, I'm just gonna pretend she doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what happened. Another very random one. Um, yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. This has been me for the past few days because boredom just steals my ideas away. This right here, this is meme worthy. This drawing is the closest to a face reveal you're getting unless you've seen me on TikTok. But yeah, this random thing because I have plushies of all three of these characters. Well, you know how I got the Wander one. I customized it. Anyway, wow, I haven't drawn these two together in forever, honestly. But I randomly one day thought, you know what, I'm gonna draw them together after, 15 years? Here's some collaboration art that me and Minty did together, and it's adorable. Speaking of Minty, she told me to draw a chicken. I fulfilled her wish. Ah, finally, some legitimate art. That's Neon, if you didn't know. And also, some of you, I should have explained when I first introduced the Blacklight Demons. My fault. The Blacklight Demons are based on existing plushies. And people freak out when they see them in the stores. They're like, oh my gosh, Kira's Blacklight Demons are real. And I feel so bad about it because they're based on already existing things. Here's a late thing for St. Patrick's Day, and I'm running out of time for the gallery tour part. And this is literally me thinking I know how to draw. Right, so I'm definitely gonna make a part 2 to the gallery tour part because I have so many more new drawings that you guys haven't seen yet, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, so now on to the drawing tutorial because Kira got a new design. And yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while. So it's the same procedure as what it used to be. You know, don't come at me for using this, by the way. I'm not one of those stereotypical, oh, this is my OC. I don't know how to describe it. So, of course, you use the circle tool for the head. And again, I am still terrible at explaining while I'm drawing. And her hair is probably the most tricky part, I realize, because a lot of my friends have tried to draw Kira's hair, and I'm just like, wait, no, it doesn't look like that. Oops, did not mean to do that. This next part might be longer than 3 minutes because I am very slow when it comes to drawing. But yeah. I'm very bad at explaining, but if you want to follow along while I'm doing this, then go right ahead. Alright, so, that's not no, I need to fix that. Okay, I apologize. It's more like this. It's sort of like a cupcake or like whipped cream. Like that. And then you just erase the extra lines. Like this. And I also go silent while I'm drawing, so I apologize. So we have, like, the front part of her hair done. Then you go back and just touch up whatever you need to touch up. Okay, on to the horns. The horns are probably the second most tricky part. Gotta fix that. I'm not gonna rush because honestly, like I said, I'm very slow when it comes to drawing and I want to legitimately help you guys figure out how to draw her. So her horns, you do like smiley face, but slightly to the side on her head. Then you just bring this corner up like that. And then I don't know how to describe that, but yeah. No. I'm sorry, I cannot draw while I'm talking. It's just awkward. You don't want it to look like this. A lot of people have made it look like that. But really, her horns are sort of short unless she's in her ink form, which I'll probably make a tutorial on how to draw that one next time. And by next time, I mean sometime later tonight, because of this certain virus spread, hallelujah, I'm out of school, so I get to stay up all night. But yeah. So that's sort of what you want to go for with her horns, and then the rest of her hair. Well, first of all, I do her body before I do the rest of her hair. I know I'm weird. But, yeah, this is definitely gonna be more than 3 minutes. Whatever. I don't know exactly how long this video is gonna be, but it'll, I don't know. So, again, for the top of her dress, she has this collar thing, smiley face, and then, like, sort of like buck teeth. Like, hold on, let me show an example, like a random example. That's horrifying, but sort of like this. Like that stereotypical dumb character from cartoons. I usually don't do full body, but for this tutorial I'm going to. Here's, like, I don't know how to speak, I'm sorry. But, goodness, I'm terrible at this, I'm sorry. It doesn't help matters that I'm tired, and my brain just decides to stop functioning at a certain time. Like, it's past 9 o'clock, my brain cells die around 8, so, yay. Okay. That's her dress. Now for her sleeves. I'm going to draw her with one hand up just to show you guys how I do hands. So one hand is going to be behind her back. And the other hand, you do the same thing for the sleeve over here. And then for the elbow, you bring a line down, bring it up. I mean, that's pretty simple. But not too pointy. You don't want it to look like this. Or like this. You want it to look like, sort of like this. Sorry for the awkward silence. Then for the gloves, you just do like a circle line thing. Okay, for the hands, I know a lot of people kind of struggle with hands, but I'm going to try to explain this the most easy way possible. So I start by bringing a line up from like this corner of the glove right here. And then I curve it out like that. And then do the same for the rest of her fingers, but longer because, well, this is her thumb. And then for the palm, I just connect all of that together, like that. Okay, for the rest of her hair, because I'm weird, it sort of looks like, I don't know what to compare it to, but, yeah. I realized a lot of people like her old design better. But honestly, I don't see why, because if you've seen Kira's old design, she used to literally just be a gender bent bendy. Not necessarily be a gender bent bendy, but she used to look like one. And now that I tried to redesign her and be original, people are like, oh, I like the old one better. Like, why? Anyways, so for the rest of her hair, a lot of, like, I've seen people draw her with pigtails, like this, and I've seen people draw her hair looking like this. I'm looking at you, a certain friend from school. Anyways, but her hair is the same as the top of her hair. It's like more of a cupcake shape than Sonic the Hedgehog spikes. So, yeah. Basically, like that. It's starting to come together. I said I was gonna do full body, but I don't think I have enough room for that. For her horns, pretty simple, just curved lines across like this. Doesn't really matter where you put them, but it's just 3 little curved lines going from the top and then to the bottom. And then just fix whatever little mistakes and blemishes you see, because coloring will be really difficult for you if you don't. Believe me, I've been there and done that. I hate coloring. Okay, we're almost done. Now for the eyes. The eyes, I said like a year ago I was going to do more tutorials and doing more facial expressions than just one, and I never did that, and I'm sorry. But other ideas got in the way, or I forgot, or I was just lazy. So for this one, I'm gonna make her look, well, first of all, let me explain while I'm just casually drawing. So for the sad eyes, she's not really sad in this drawing. You'll see what I'm going for. But it's just a line up, and then like that, then a little crease right there. Sort of like a triangle Pac-Man. And for the other eye, because of this facial expression I'm going for, it's the same thing, but slightly less triangle Pac-Man. And the smile, you can do whatever smile you want. It can be that stereotypical furry smile. I'm sorry for describing it that way, but that's the only thing I could compare it to. You could do a smile like this, but for now I'm just gonna go with a simple smile like that. Alright, that's it for the line art. I don't like doing sketches unless I'm doing, detailed art. Oh, and the eyelashes. Can't forget the eyelashes, because cartoon logic is if you do not have eyelashes, you look like a boy. Okay, it's almost done. The rest of it is basically coloring, but I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through that. Alright, I finished coloring off, recording. I was about to say off screen, but whatever. And for coloring, you basically add a coloring layer, and that is very important for this next part. So for outlining, what I do is go back to the first layer. I know I mentioned this technique before, and I still use it. Choose a dark grayish color, size that bad boy up. What? Anyways, and then just sort of, yeah, you can see, that's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just the magic. This is just the magic of adding different layers for stuff. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on how I do my detailed art, just for entertainment purposes. But like I mentioned, I'm gonna do a part 2 to the gallery tour, and let me know which character you want me to draw next, whether it be Inked Kira, I know Crystal is a character that you guys might like, I don't know, I never get comments. Or maybe one of the Blacklight Demons, who knows. But yeah, basically, you just scribble all over that first layer. Not really scribble, but like, yeah, you could see how messy it looks without the colors. So I go back to the coloring layer, I zoom into whatever spots bother me, because it's that right there is the reason why I don't like coloring. And we're pretty much done. So, yeah, that'll be it for now. Let me guys know what character you want to see next. Let me guys know if you even want to see another character, because I know I'm very bad at these. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.